Okay, I'm just going to do a quick video to show people that are interested in figuring out what a Web SDR radio is. And if you don't know what it is, I'll just explain it real briefly. It's a receiver that can be remotely tuned from an internet browser. And you're tuning a physical software-defined radio receiver that's hooked to an antenna, listening to amateur radio stations all over the place. And there are different stations set up with this that you can connect to. So what we're going to do is we go to Google search and type in Web SDR, and that'll bring us to this, and we'll click on this, and that'll pull up this page. And on this page here, you can click on some stuff if you want to find out more about it. The Web SDR is the software that's run. It is not the only one out there. There is the Kiwi SDR that uses the Beagle backbone stuff. And but this is the first most popular one. So it uses Web SDR servers, and this is their list of servers. So there are some problems with the Chrome and Firefox and Google. Sometimes you have audio issues, but you can get a lot of information from this page here, and you can filter out your results here. So like for us, we're in the United States. I don't generally look at other ones. If you don't know anything about radio, you're going to need to figure out what these different bands are, and amateur versus shortwave, etc. So you can filter your region here. So like for me, I'm going to just put North America, and that will get rid of all the stuff in the Netherlands and stuff. So in the United States, there are 2 or 3 really popular ones, and the biggest one is the KFS Web SDR in Half Moon Bay. It's near San Francisco, and it picks up stuff really, really good. And then just north of me is the Northern Utah one, which they have several different receivers, and that's also a really good one. So over here, it'll tell you what frequencies it covers, and it'll tell you what the antenna it is that they might be using. And there are certain other ones out here, like this one in Pennsylvania. It's got like an issue where usually the frequency isn't quite correct. It's off by a few hertz or kilohertz. I can't remember. You got one in Texas. I don't know. That one only covers basically part of the 40 meter band, a little bit below and above. So anyway, there's other ones on here, and each one of them is going to be different when you click the link. Here's another one for Utah. So we got Sedona over here. I don't know if that one's operational. It was closed for a while, and then I think they switched it to a Kiwi. So there's the Web SDR based ones, and then there's another one called Kiwi. And the Kiwi one has a lot of latency. But we won't get into that for this video. If you have questions and you want to know, put a comment down below. But for now, we're just going to keep it with the Web SDRs. So we're scrolling through here, and these are all just United States or North America. And so I'm just going to go in here and show you the very first one, which is Northern Utah. So we're going to go over here, see where my mouse is at. We're going to click on this. Okay. This will bring us to their landing page, and that allows us to access all of their stuff. And they've got a lot of information in here on their page. So right now, it's 12:27 p.m. here in Arizona. We're going to kick this one right here. And we're going to click on that one because it covers the 40 meter band. 20 is another good band right now, but we're going to go here. So that'll take us to this page here. And if everything's working right, you'll automatically have audio. They give you a lot of information on this page. You know, scroll down. Now you can see the waterfall. And this right here is a single sideband signal. As you can see that it's dark over here and light that way. You're only looking at one sideband. And 40 meters is lower sideband. There are some AM activities up near the top here. So right now, we can take our mouse, or if you have a touch screen, you can click on here and it'll go to where you put it. And I believe you have to click down in here. The suggested nets and stuff on here are on here sometimes. So you could click on like this, and it should take you right to it. So this is the Jefferson Noon net. And they do it every day at 12 o'clock. There's a bunch of different other ones, but anyway, if you don't know what you want to listen for, you don't have to tune across. Just look visually for the signal here. So, like right here, we go click it right here. See, it doesn't quite put it where you put your mouse. And then if you adjust this piece here, it'll change things. So, let me see if I can. So this is a filter, and you can adjust it differently if you drag it that way. Or you can actually go in down below and adjust it. But if you put your mouse right here on it, you should be able to just drag this thing over to where you see a signal and tune it. Or you can just go into here and type in your frequency. You kind of do it kind of weird. You got it in kilohertz. So 7204, and it automatically puts me there without me hitting enter. So let's say we want to go to a different band. We'll go over here, come down here, 160 meters, 80 meters, 40 meters. 80 meters is actually made up of 80 and 75. 75 is the upper part of the band. And then you have CW parts of the band. So like this right here only goes to 7130. But CW is below that. So now we can go over here and look and see, is there any CW? Like right here there might be. I don't really see any that I can pick up, but we go to a different band. So say we want to go to 20 meters, we can click down here. This is going to take us to a different receiver. But we can do it from this page. So you get a 20 meter phone. Okay. Now we're on server number 2. We scroll down. And we can see all kinds of activity on this band. So all we got to do is just go over here. And we're on upper sideband now. We can go over here, drag it to wherever we want. You'll have to adjust it perfectly. But so obviously if I just tune this by hand and I look down here and it says 14.209.13, it's the guy's probably on 14.209. So you just go in here and take this and delete that 13 and then hit enter. See? So that's just kind of a quick walkthrough. You can just pick all these different bands. Now, if you want to change modes, and it doesn't automatically put you where you want to be, you go over here, and you have these different modes, and you can go wide or narrow. So if there's like lots of noise on the band, you don't want to be wide. You can make it narrow. It will affect the quality as you can hear it. But if there's interference nearby, it will also help get rid of that. So there you go.